That sounds good. How do I get there? It's a really interesting story, though, with the Night Wind. I was probably supposed to do the flower people first, but that's okay. World opens itself. This. Eve. I'm pretty sure that might be the start of the Archon quest. Seems very, very likely.
Bring it.
So, we will come back to that. Yeah. I mean, I agree with that. To be honest, I was hoping, the, Orion or whatever. I just want to call him Oreo so bad. Would be a little better than what he is, but being a 4-star, there's not much that can be helped with it.
Witness my
Oops, I forgot I had to be her. Okay. Yeah, pew pew Oreo. But that was my other question. Like, why would we need Mulani whenever we have whenever we have Farina? Like, that part didn't make sense. Whoa. I'm guessing this is part of the story that I'm not. Who, Mulani? Or Farina?
Alright.
Yeah, there is an evil dragon. I do want to get to the Archon quest, I just want to be able to see everything first. Unless if I can't see everything first? Oh no, I can't, okay. Oh no, I literally can't. Okay. Never mind. I guess we're going back here and starting the Archon quest because, this is, I think this is the start of the Archon quest. Oh, right there's the start of the Archon quest. It still really bothers me that they took away, weekly... Go up. Weekly bounties. But whatever.
all this stuff over, Coach. What's next?
All right, I'll start by moving the boxes over.
Whoops.
I'll help you. These things can get pretty heavy.
Nah, I got this. These muscles aren't just for show, you know. You see that? Perfectly defined. I can lift this stuff up with one hand.
Muscle heads.
Fine, as long as you don't wind up too sore to move tomorrow. I don't want to hear any complaints from you.
Just prepare to be amazed. What? My back.
Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Take him to get some rest and apply some meds. Take it easy for the next few days, alright? I don't want this getting worse. And don't push yourself. You can help out once you're better.
I knew I should have trained harder.
Working out is different from real work. You gotta ease into it. Anyone still not have an assignment? Chief needs our help.
Anson! We were just about to ask you the same thing. We didn't expect to run into you in these parts.
Well, my tribe's in pretty good shape, all things considered. We're pretty much all done with repairs. So I decided to come and help. Ran into a caravan of merchants. These are my students. Oh, I didn't tell you before? I'm a professional trainer. Design workout plans, meals, stuff like that. I'll be happy to whip you into shape. All good. Okay.
Of course,
There's no voice acting for the... That's kind of sad. Why is there no voice acting? Oh well. Let's get a move on.
Bring it.
Yeah, that's exactly what they said. They're like, I am the best trainer around. I do everything.
You're here, Eon-san. And you must be the traveler in Paimon. I've heard a lot about you. I'm sure we'll have a much better time now with your help.
Let's just get straight to the point. People are behind you, warriors from your tribe. Did something bad happen?
So cold. Duarte, are you there? I'm drowning, and there's something in the water.
He's on the ground, but it almost looks like he's trying to swim.
The abyss. The abyss is coming. There are eyes in my hands, and hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me too.
But we haven't been eaten. We're right here.
Huh. Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here?
As you can see, their mental state is quite poor.
I can see that.
They went missing after the battle. We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed, but the damage had already been done. We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased comrades.
People are freaking
My
out,
only
that's
guess
for
is
sure.
that something terrible must have happened during the battle. According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, sudden exposure to a large amount of abyssal power can have mental as well as physical repercussions. We've never seen the effects this heightened before, but maybe Gasoithoth was just too powerful.
The soy fat? What's that?
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago. After consulting our ancient legends, we decided to call it Gasoithoth, Reaper of the Abyss.
That sounds scary.
Oh, that giant black ball? Didn't we force it to retreat, though?
True, it poses no threat to us now, but whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. We scoured all sorts of records for a solution, but nothing came of it.
Aw,
There
poor
was
people.
some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago, but that knowledge is long gone.
Right! You can purify abyssal power! Might as well give it a try! It didn't work?
That must mean purifying the abyssal power within them still isn't enough. In any case, thank you for trying.
So, what can we do now? You don't tell me my friend is just gonna be like this forever?
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave me like this!
We beat Gasoithoth! They survived the battle! Are we really just gonna sit back and watch them lose their minds?
This is sad.
What is it, Aeon-san?
We'll take it case by case. First of all, we shouldn't keep them cooped up in here. Environment isn't helping them. Let's go somewhere else where they feel comfortable.
But,
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, this is sad. I know you're worried. We don't have any other solutions right now. But we won't know until we try. Let's go. Get a move on. Don't stick too close. We just need to keep tabs on them. Alright, it's up to us now. Let's talk to them one by one. Bad situation. I know warriors will still find a way to pull through. After all, there's been many challenges before. First of all, I want this. Ew. Oh, down here. Can you hear me?
So dark. So cold. I want to go home.
Starting a bonfire. When it's dark and damp and cold, what's better? The light warmth will change what he sees. Ah! So maybe by burning a fire.
Light. Underwater. Where is it coming from?
It's working!
Is someone there? Please save me. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. You won't make it.
It's okay, we brought some friends.
No, please. Just leave me. Duarte.
Oh no, it's not working anymore!
Looks like the bonfire wasn't enough. Second time he mentioned Duarte. Maybe we can start there. Let's ask around. No. There we go.
My friend, is he any better?
We're working on it, but I wanted to ask, what does the name Duarte ring? any
Duarte?
bells?
Oh yeah, I remember. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. Otoko almost drowned as a child, and Duarte was the one who saved him. He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the end.
That means you just need to bring Duarte.
Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an Abyss invasion. He was helping evacuate injured warriors from the front lines, but fell to an ambush. He was a bit on the smaller side, but other than that, he was just your average Kukasaur. Well, hold on. What are you planning?
Based on the look of your face, I'm guessing you already have a plan. Alright, let's get to work. Thank you for the information. We'll do whatever we can to help your friend.
No problem. Thank you for looking out for him.
Alright, so now up here again. Yeah, his best friend died. This is a sad, sad story. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Genshin. I can turn into a bird. I turned into a bird.
We're back! How are you feeling?
Duarte? How did you get here? Are you here to save me?
It's working!
What now?
That hurt. Duarte, you have to get out of here. There's something in the water. You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time.
Ooh.
Over a decade later and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe you made it this deep underwater, but I'm so glad you found me. Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. Just like old times. I owe you for this. We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know. As if I'd let that happen. I promised to protect you. There's no way. No way.
Aww.
No. Wait. I failed.
This is so sad.
Duarte? Wait. You're not Duarte. How did I get here? Who are you people?
Toko!
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss and then I was drowning. And a Saurian that looked like Duarte saved me. How did I get here?
Who knows?
You went through all that for me? While all I did was cause trouble for everyone? I'm so sorry.
None of this is your fault. Maybe it's not my place to say, but go easy on yourself. You deserve to move past whatever happened here. And whatever happened
Thank
to
you.
Duarte.
I appreciate that.
Go on, get some rest. I'll leave him to you. Alright, talk to the second inflicted person. Okay?
It's coming for me. It's gonna eat me. It's no use. It'll just come back. Nothing can stop it.
Yeah, that's exactly what we are. We're therapists right now.
It will devour everyone. One day, we'll all be reunited in the pit of its stomach.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be in even worse shape than Atoko. She can talk to us, but nothing she says makes any sense. She also seems really afraid.
Afraid is right. I wonder what triggered it. The battle against the Abyss, or maybe like some deep-rooted fear and the Abyss made it worse. Alright, just like before, let's go see what we can
Leon-san,
learn.
I heard you cured Atoko? I'm so relieved. Is there anything I can do to help? If you need extra hands, I can...
Perfect timing. I was just looking for you. Do you have any information on this?
I think you're onto something. The mental distress does seem to be connected to pre-existing fears and anxieties. Kochita doesn't like it when people talk about her past. But the situation is urgent. So, I guess I'll be the bad guy.
I'll be the bad
Leon-san,
guy to be the good guy.
do you believe there are people in this world destined for battle?
Yes, I get the feeling that sometimes when I am instructing a particular
Then,
gifted student.
What about people destined to be unfit for battle?
What do you mean?
When Kochita was little, her parents died fighting the Abyss. She was only 11 or 12 at the time, and her brother, even younger still. The two saw their parents collapse in a pool of blood as flames roared and spread all around them. Kochita trained hard to become a warrior, but still found fighting Abyss monsters too difficult to handle. She and her brother were left with severe trauma after the incident. Pain and fear that they could not get over no matter what.
But isn't Kochita one of the warriors who fought the Abyss? Didn't you find her unconscious out on the field?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her several years ago when the Abyss attacked our tribe and broke into her home. By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands trembling. Her brother huddling behind her for safety, and the Abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept repeating the same thing over and over. You're the only family I have left. I won't let anything happen to you. She became a completely different person after that. She earned a reputation as a very capable warrior, and fought countless battles against the Abyss. We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her. But now it seems like even if she buried it deep within herself, the fear still never left her.
Maybe fighting the Abyss was her way of making sure she wouldn't lose anyone else. Maybe the thought of experiencing that pain again scared her more than the Abyss. On the outside, her choice to fight made her seem strong.
How can we help her?
Quali?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you! I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Calm down, Quali. That monster is already...
I can do it! I don't care what it takes! I just want her to get better. She's the only family I have left.
Family?
Hold on. Look like she's responding to his...
If Quali goes to battle, the Abyss will devour him. I can't let that happen. I have to do something. But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. It's a death sentence. Just like what happened to Mom and Dad. But I'm no warrior. I'm just a coward. Still, I have to protect Quali. What should I do?
Kochita.
Fight it. One more time?
Good idea. Her fear of the Abyss runs deep, but she still has the will to fight. She just needs to defeat the Abyss monster by herself, and we can prove to her that the Abyss isn't indestructible, just like you said. I think it's worth a try. Plus, with us around, we can make sure she won't get hurt. Although, this also means finding an Abyss monster.
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the battle. I dispatched a team to clear them out, so most of them should be gone. But there might still be a few stragglers.
Great, let's head out then. Think you can make it?
There's no turning back. I have to face it, even if it will devour me whole.
I'm coming too! I'm not letting my sister face this alone!
Alright, then stick close. Let's go. Alright, so... teleport up here. And then... Ah! That's just a bird. There's literally just a mount to be a bird now. That's great. Because the bird is the word. Whee! Found him. Let's get started. Everything alright? You don't have to force yourself. How can we make this easier for her? I guess we could wear them down first. I think it's better to stay on guard for now.
You were the ones who killed them! As a kid, I thought my parents were invincible. They were always so strong and gentle. They seemed like the most powerful people in the world. But I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood, the sound of my brother's cries. It's all burned into my brain. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run? It must have been because...
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down, no matter what.
Stay away from my brother!
I can do this. I have to do this.
Go away!
Where are the rest? Where are they hiding? That's impossible. They were gigantic beasts crawling with eyes, ready to devour everything in sight. No. Wait. What am I saying? Abyss monsters are not actually that scary. I've defeated them before. I know I have.
She's back to normal!
Kuchina!
What just happened? That is quite embarrassing. Sorry about that. I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost. It really felt like I was getting stronger over the years. But in the end, maybe I never made any progress at all.
It's important to listen to your limits.
Even though we're both scared of monsters, you were always the one who stepped up to protect me. But not anymore. I'm going to get stronger. From now on, we're in this together!
Is that so? Then I'll look forward to the day when you'll be all big and formidable. I finally feel like myself again. I couldn't have done it without you all. Thank you for everything. I think I'll rest here for a bit. I don't think I can make it back to the tribe just yet.
I'll keep you company.
Alright, we'll head back and make sure the surrounding area from monsters. And it's all clear.
Otoko's all better. Did you hear?
Really?
Yes, really. It's all thanks to the Traveler and Eon-san.
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final battle. But I guess he really can do the impossible.
Wow, high praise. Apparently we can do the impossible.
So all those rumors about the...
Kochida's getting better too.
Koichi, give me a hand.
Alright. That's 2 people down. Probably a well-honed skill from all your travels, right?
Yeah. Honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss when she saw so many sick people on the hot air balloon platform. We only found a solution this time because you kept your cool and took control of the situation. You deserve most of the credit.
Paimon, just take the credit. Ugh.
Whoa,
Break down your
you're
goals
right.
and
That makes a lot of sense.
do it like that. Makes it a lot easier. You know, I practically starve. Yeah, because Paimon loves food.
That sounds like something Paimon could do, but would that really change anything?
Consistency is key. Changes everything. My fellow warriors couldn't keep up at first. Felt lost. Through basic strength. Break problems down into smaller pieces. Oh man.
Oh. Well, when you
Without
put
the
it
voice
that
actor
way,
is really
Paimon's
rough.
almost encouraged to start drinking kale juice tomorrow. No, today. Paimon will start today.
Yeah, she really is a gym
Amazing,
trainer, yeah.
Yana-san. You really make Paimon feel like she can do the impossible.
Paimon, all
Maybe
you
your
do is
true
fly.
strength is giving other people strength.
Her legs, she probably can't even use her legs by this point because of how much she flies. Ugh.
Eon-san, bad news. Okoland is out of control.
Oh no! We'll be right there to stop his rampage. The gym leader has got it. Whoops, I don't know what I clicked there actually. Up here. Teleport.
What are you doing, Okoland? Wake up!
Don't you recognize us, my boy?
The Abyss monsters are everywhere. Everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior only has one job. Fight until the very end. Careful! He's not himself!
Okotlan!
I don't think he can hear us right now.
Overruled! Bring it!
Mom!
Please, son. You've got to stop. You can't keep going like this.
Wretched monsters! Give me my family back! Look, Okoland! That's your father! He's standing right in front of you! Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
Watch out!
Are you alright, sir?
I'm fine. Please, don't hurt my son. He's just trying to protect his home.
Don't worry, we'll figure something out. You got it.
But what should we do now? He's different from the other two. It's like he can't hear us at all. He keeps calling us monsters. We're basically enemies to him now.
Sure knows how to fight.
Oh, Coatlan.
He has a fighting spirit, that's for sure. We can't keep him unconscious forever. I need to think.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome. 500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
He's back!
Huh? That voice.
Captain! It's the captain! So, you've seen this
Direct
before?
contact with high concentrations
Yeah!
of abyssal power causes irreversible
The
mental
captain's back.
trauma in most people. The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level.
Yay!
Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. In such cases,
Whoa.
verbal and physical interaction can be used to break through the hallucination. However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep, that medical intervention is the only option. That's why we developed the Drought of Lucidity.
The draft of lucidity?
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects, including chronic migraines for the rest of the patient's life. So, it's reserved for the worst cases. This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. That is precisely why it's so difficult to pull him out of this hallucination.
Makes sense.
If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush! Give me your worst. It's either your end or mine! Hurry! He's awake!
Please, give him the draft. My son thinks he's alone in this world. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only enemies remain. There's nothing more painful for a warrior than losing everything you fought so hard to protect.
Yeah.
Monsters! What's going on? Dad? What are you doing here? My head hurts. I just had the strangest dream. I dreamt the Abyss took over the tribe.
It's all right, my boy. It was just a nightmare. Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you for saving my son. May I ask your name?
Just Capitano is fine.
I
Capitano.
owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. My name is Mune. You're welcome in my home anytime. Time to go, son. Can you stand?
Okay, I'll help carry him back. Yeah. Of course, the gym leader offers to help carry someone back home whenever they fell asleep.
Thank goodness everything turned out all right.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely a part of that duty. Besides, I care deeply about this land.
Right. When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natland 500 years ago, like you, we were true outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered the people of this land, and witnessed their desperate struggle against the Abyss. Though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens, oftentimes with complete disregard for their own survival. Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy, so I decided to offer my aid. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to
I
many
agree,
places after
Mako,
that,
100%.
but I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natlan remains unfinished. They remember who I used to be. The Sentinel Knight, who fought with the Masters of the Nightwind. Still, I prefer to leave all that in the past. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home. And I failed to help Natlan defeat the Abyss.
But that's not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger than any of us imagined.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history. I will continue to help Natlan in my own way.
Like, with the draft of Lucidity?
I hope he becomes playable.
Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a
Gotta
doctor
be after
before?
the Archon, though.
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor, as well as my trusted second-in-command. We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers, to the point where some attempted to kill each other. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject. He passed away shortly after the drought was complete. That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. In the end, he even gave himself up for a chance at success. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people, even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land. I sincerely
nice
hope
word,
this war
brought.
will end soon.
Is it a brought? No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. Oh, that sounds rather familiar.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. For this moment. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
Ooh, so that was him.
You're more perceptive than I imagined. However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? Paimon's starting to think we should be more careful around you.
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself, because it's a personal matter. All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are still not at peace. And that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to trust you.
If you have other questions, I'm willing to answer them.
Wait, like anything? Paimon wants to know how you eat with the mask. Anything you want to ask?
Really, Paimon? Out of everything you could ask. My gosh.
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mawika's death can clear the debt. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone.
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, the gardener intervenes to inhibit their growth. I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my suffering, as well as that of my people. If that explanation is too difficult to understand, allow me to show you exactly what I mean. The ruler of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such
You
an
don't actually get to
overwhelming
see
level
it?
of power,
Oh, what a
it can
tease.
feel hopeless to resist.
What a tease.
But I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no rule unbreakable. So, before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
Me too. I wanted to see his face as well. I went on a small walk and happened to run into a messenger from the canopy. He's looking for you.
Did something happen?
Apparently, Shalonen started forging your ancient name. She needs to check the progress. Oh yeah, and then there's the whole Shalonen and the Shalonen
This
giving
is a
up her
critical
life.
time for you,
Oh
traveler.
my gosh.
It's best of luck to you all. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Captain. That's gonna be a sad time whenever that happens. If that happens. They'll probably work a way around
So
it,
in the end, the captain
where
still
if
hasn't told us.
someone was already gonna die, they're gonna use that person instead, but such a sad story.
He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night! They just seem so...
You sure took your sweet time. Kneel before us. Thank you, Kench. Don't listen to him, we just got here.
Kachina, Mualani? Whoa, everyone's here!
Reunited at last. Did you miss us? I brought candy and cookies to share.
Of course we missed you! Ooh, you brought source crackers too? Score!
I still think it's amazing that
Just in time,
Kachina
traveler.
is
It's so stifling in here. I was just about to go
Helene
outside to get some
from
air.
Time I
It's the same
reincarnated as
temperature
slime.
outside.
Anyway, how was the trip here?
Very smooth.
To be honest, I also didn't expect this many people to show up. A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan. I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name. Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me take a look. Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough people, so let's get started.
Sorry I'm late.
Shaska showing up late for something? That's a first.
Wow.
I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe. Thank you.
Plus, if it weren't for your help during the battle, suffered a lot more. And
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. Everyone's here, so let's get started. All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the Traveler. Your words will be recorded and become a part of the Traveler's ancient name. Any, questions?
Nope.
All right, then, to start things off...
Hold on. Remember what we discussed?
Oh, right, I almost forgot. Traveler, Paimon, you, can't be here for this part.
Huh? But why? We want to hear what everyone has to say.
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject in question isn't involved. It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face. People get shy in those situations. It's just how it is.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough more to pay for her meal, but she's too embarrassed to tell the traveler, so she has to make up some excuse.
I don't think that's the same. No,
So
it's not.
basically, you want us to leave the Pilgrim's Chronicle here and wait nearby?
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't take long.
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see St. Lolly's reaction back there? She was definitely the one who decided we should leave. But staying out here is just making Paimon even more curious about what everyone's gonna say. Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh, that's so exciting! Feels like we've been in Natland for quite a while already, doesn't it? You're right! If only Paimon could say a few things about you in there.
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the longest, Paimon. We need to hear what you have to say.
But Paimon's not from Natland.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a traveler's companion, your contributions are extremely important. You're the... sorry, traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for a second. It should be quick.
Why, thank you. Bye. Did we finally get rid of Paimon? Oh, darn it. She's back.
Paimon gave us a lot, whew, and I mean a lot of information. I'm not even sure the Lord of the Night managed to get all of it.
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's
Yes,
Chronicle
exactly.
back. I'll need it when I
Traveler
forge the
companion
name, but you
is
can
a pet,
continue your
yes.
adventures in the meantime. And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before, so that you, Moika, and Natlan as a whole can finally put an end to this endless war.
Chapter 5, 1. Da-da.